Muy buena gente, aquí en Tachi continuando nuestra aventura en Mass Effect, que había hecho una paradita para beber agua. Así que vamos. Que yo creo que deberíamos ir a nuestra nave a equiparnos todo lo que teníamos de mejoras.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor.
Justamente.
It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes, but this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all, except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No. Slower than gas. Drugged water supply? No. Effects not simultaneous.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the Collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There is a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
You're not here to study our AI. You need to figure out how the Collectors abducted those colonists so we can counteract their weapons.
Understood. Analyze samples, neutralize Collector attack. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Sí, vamos a ir con ellos. Y vamos a ir a nuestro camarote.
Commander, can I help you with something?
A ver, la mejor
Any
de la
thoughts on how to
tecnología.
prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Vale, a ver. Mejor... Vale, tengo que hablar con la tripulación. Y al escanear objetos en las misiones. Daño de fusil de asalto. Sí. ¿Solamente se puede investigar una cosa?
Commander,
A ver.
can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
Like I said, if we don't upgrade the hull on this...
A ver, mejora de armadura. Ah, vale, no se puede.
Let me know when you want that, Commander.
We'll talk
Ciao.
later.
Commander.
Vale. Pues volvamos.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Luego lo miro en mi camarote. Ahí estamos. A ver qué mensaje. Vale. A ver esto, sí. Esto no tenemos nada, esto sí. Habíamos pillado. A ver. ¿Y casco? ¿Habíamos pillado otro? Sí. Vale, pues vámonos. Vamos aquí. Y el laboratorio, a ver si podemos investigar. ¿Era por aquí el laboratorio? Aquí. Ah, vale, aquí también se puede mejorar. Ah, vale, pero va conectado. Ok.
Shepard, how can I help?
A ver, la mejora.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Ah, se pueden mejorar. Vale, vale. Uf. Sí, sí. Vale.
Let me know if upgrades seem feasible. Can install them whenever you like.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze Collector. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirihi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
Eso.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
Vale, pues
Nice
vámonos.
talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work, need to study. So much here if you need me.
Ok, pues vámonos. ¿Por aquí a dónde se va? Ah, se ve que conecta, vale, vale. Vamos a intentar hablar con la tripulation.
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the
Qué tan
team.
productivo.
Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel
Ahí
about
que
being
te-
assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel
Oh, claro.
encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology,
Sí, la verdad
save
que sí.
human lives. They're good goals.
A no ser... Bueno,
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
ok. No hay nadie para hablar. Vamos a ver con el Joker.
Commander,
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I don't have time to babysit you, Joker. Find a way to deal with it.
Yeah, reasoning with the intercom is not my strong point.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks, I'll remember this.
Bueno, no.
That's it for now.
Vámonos a la
See you,
misión.
Commander.
Que por cierto, no sé qué tenemos que hacer ahora. Ir al mapa, ¿no? Y buscar un destino nuevo. A ver, vamos. Vale, estamos en Omega. En Omega. Vale, vale, vale. ¿Y a dónde tendríamos que ir? Nos sigue marcando aquí que si vamos a Omega. No, vámonos aquí. Aunque bueno, si es que estamos en Omega, no sé yo si... Vamos a intentar ir al otro lado. Vale, vale, que me puedo ir a Japón. Vale, vale. Aquí en la Ciudadela, sí. Esta cola es la estación del espacio profundo, pues supuestamente construida por los distintos proteones. Ya tengo como que... Vale, o sea que podemos entrar ahí fácilmente. ¡Oh, qué bonito! Súper épico. Ahí la entrada. Parece una indirecta. Puedes cambiar el nivel de dificultad, ¿eh? Pero no. Vale, vale. Pues vamos a hacer que nos acompañen estos dos nuevos. Bueno, es que este me pone negra. Vamos con la Miranda. O a lo mejor es decisivo que nos acompañe uno u otro. No lo sé, la verdad. A ver, operativo que... le pillo esto y porque no le puedo... Ah, vale, no tengo más. Pues vale. Me encanta. ¿Cómo voy? Vale, pues vamos a
This
investigar.
recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is...
I'm sorry. Can I help you, ma'am?
It's been a couple years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You're wasting your time. Geth don't infiltrate.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
Since the destruction of the Destiny Ascension, planning for the fleet of the new Allied Citadel Defense Unit have reached another impasse.
O sea que ellos también están aquí cagaetes. Mucha Ciudadela.
The Human Alliance maintains a majority share of forces.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I was only mostly dead. Try finding that option on government paperwork.
We need to get that cleared up for you. Why don't you talk to my captain? He's just beyond the scanners on the right.
En el distrito Saquera, vale.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
Vale, distrito Saquera, aquí tiene que ser. Vale, pues vamos a investigar.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
A source reports that the attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack by dissidents from former council races. While no formal statement has been issued, the council has made formal information requests of the Solarian.
Shepard, are you looking to continue your education? It's one thing to know how to shoot a gun, but do you have the career skills to deploy and manage today's high-tech network infrastructures? The Henley Technical Institute can help. Courses available through our extranet site will put you on the path.
Guapísimo, ¿eh? Vale, pues ¿qué habrá por aquí? A ver dónde nos estamos metiendo. Rapid Trans... Fundación Sirta. Vale, ¿no puede haber una tienda o algo? Ah, un japo. Qué raro. Oh, qué guapo, vale, para transportarnos. Vale, vale. Y para cambiar el equipo.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian!
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Certa Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec and accuses me of stealing his damn chit.
You ran into each other outside the Certa Foundation. Is it possible the chit fell out of his pocket there?
I guess. Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
Do you spend a lot of time at the used ship dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
A ship would make a great pilgrimage gift.
Se ha quedado poker face.
You know about the pilgrimage?
I traveled with Quarian who was on hers.
Wow. I didn't know anyone here would do that for one of us.
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Certa Foundation store, she ran right into me.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Certa Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that? I didn't even buy anything there. That chit stayed in my pocket.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Ma'am, this is a C-Sec matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
O sea que está en la fundación, ¿no estaba aquí? La fundación Sirta, que está ya... Ya lo miraremos.
I just got a refund and exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni Jail converter here. No, they said to go to the warehouse.
nada para hablar, ni nada. Uy, me queda pillado. No.
Tupari, now available with dextro amino acids.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed to help with alien bacteria.
Este 8000. Claro. Hostia, la capacidad me dije, no, 30.000, ¿qué dices?
We can get whatever you'd like for little Jake.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Zakara Ward.
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chip?
And not that I saw. He didn't purchase anything.
¿Hacemos un descuento?
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know, it would make your services more popular. An endorsement from the woman who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you.
Ay, haciendo
Good day,
publicidad.
citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Zakara Ward.
I'd like to buy something.
Purchases are made through our catalog interface. It's over there.
Ah, vale. Pues vámonos.
Thanks for your time.
Come back soon, Shep.
The nerve enhancements say that there are occasional motor control side effects.
Vale. A ver, este que tiene. Chuf, 90.000. Venga, hasta luego.
Fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control.
Vale, ¿y ahora para dónde? ¿Qué podríamos hacer? Ah, no, expediciones, recuerdo de la Ciudadela, solo andar, estar...
Welcome back, Shepard. It has been 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days since the Citadel last greeted you. The Zakara Ward Marketplace provides shopping and storage space for the less privileged residents of the station.
This area looks a little run down. I take it the people here aren't very well off.
Inhabitants of the wards typically have less income than those in the Presidium.
There must be some way to solve the problem.
Asari futurists believe poverty cannot be eliminated without cornucopia technology, which will create anything the user desires. Such technology is unknown outside of science fiction literature.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using a V.
O a lo mejor, ¿no?
What can I get you?
No.
The meat isn't fresh out here, but you won't find any better driving.
There's a Volus outside who lost his credit chit. Did you happen to see him drop it anywhere?
I don't recall any other Vol clan entering my showroom today. Just that migrant clan girl putting her fingers all over the brochures again.
Joder con el puto ticket.
The Shepard Scholarship has gone into effect, targeting low-income children on Earth, where the most famous human in the galaxy allegedly had a difficult childhood. The scholarships have allowed several dozen young men and women.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakara Ward.
Vamos a comprar las estas, sí. Que luego no sé dónde las puedo leer.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish. No, they're not. You ever...
Muchos están hablando del Presidium ese, ¿eh?
Sí, se compra. Seamos risk.
Anda, un pez. Ay. ¿Pero que esto es que para tenerlos? ¿Qué dices? Vamos a comprarlos, a ver. Y el hámster. Aunque estamos en contra de la compra y venta de animales. En el futuro no haría falta eso, pero bueno. Chaleco de protección, aumenta la salud. Sí, lo podríamos pillar, a ver. Buah, 60.000. Esto, dame, píllalo. Píllalo todo, que tengamos opciones.
So what do you think, Vivian?
Haven't seen a weapon like that in ages. I was working with the Grim Angels, a small outfit that saw action in the Verge. Came up against some Krogan, all armed to the teeth. Well, all except the Battlemaster. He came at us with one of those little pea shooters. Killed half my squad. Damn good weapon.
I still say we should join the Blue Suns. They'd probably pay for our equipment.
They probably only hire you if you look like you can fight.
Eso, los soles azules.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 million players.
The Turian hierarchy has announced that it will not limit its Dreadnought production to previous totals, citing an increased...
The people want to hear your story. Khaleesa been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News. I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre. You presented your case very well on camera. Do you have a minute?
What, so you can try to do another smear job on me?
Now, Shepard, you may object to my methods, but we're on the same side. You're back, you're news. I just want to give your story its due. Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to abandon the Destiny Ascension, sacrificing nearly 10,000 lives, including the previous Citadel Council.
It was time for us to find our own path. I was born on Earth, pulled myself out of the worst holes there were. That day we stood up, despite ourselves.
But what about interspecies relations?
We have a new council, new friends. We took a tragic vacuum and created an opportunity. Unless you're saying humanity and our many partner species don't deserve that chance to excel, don't insult them. It's beneath you.
Boo, chaval. Habla con la
Commander
mano.
Shepard, first human Spectre. Hero of the Battle of the Citadel. Check bid. We get it? Great. Bull rushed on my own show.
Qué zorrón. Pues vale. Estamos ya en el sitio este, sí.
What'll it be?
I want the strongest thing you have.
Easy enough.
This is... it's green?
And guaranteed to knock you on your ass. Unless you're Dextro DNA like me. If you are, it'll kill you. Anything else?
Hear about anything interesting going on around here?
I serve drinks. You want to know what's going on? Check the news. I don't know why humans always ask me that.
¿Y si me bota?
Let's have another one.
There you are.
Ay, con el casco y todo, venga.
Anything else?
I'm done for now.
Let me know if you change your
Pues no me ha
mind.
tumbado.
Looking for a little R&R, Shepard? It's a nice enough place. A lot nicer than Cora's den, anyway. I wasn't sorry to hear they never reopened.
¿Cómo bailar? Ah, que nos ponemos a bailar nosotros también. Qué bueno, chunta chunta.
Something I can do for you?
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wards. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Ciudadela gift shop.
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question. Those are the only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Ciudadela.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff tourists throw garbage
No,
in.
they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or Quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
Where is that gift shop?
In the market downstairs from the bar. Ciudadela sells aquariums. Fish are the largest pets most station residents can get a permit for.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. If you get up to the Presidium, check out the De Mayo flowers across from the conduit. They're coming in.
Vale, pues ya hemos comprado el pez ese, ¿no? Así que...
Do you have any games you'd like to trade in? You get 2 credits toward a new game.
Hay expediciones, ya hemos ido. Rapid Trans, ¿hay a Rapid Trans? No hemos ido a Rapid Trans, ¿no? ¿Que estará para arriba o para abajo?
You've recently been dead. Don't you deserve the quality and distinction of a traditional Asari burial robe?
Qué zorra.
Not as mortuary.
You know what's good? Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty realistic, but it's still fun. And you can install...
Y el Saronis... No, ahí ya hemos estado. Bueno, no sé dónde tengo que ir. O me tendré que ir.
What do you want?
A ver si le mentimos. Bueno.
Why are you so interested in fish from the Presidium?
It's so decadent. Eating a fish from the Presidium would be like screwing Shaira.
Ugh, sorry you're so squishy. Where are you supposed to get a decent grip?
I overheard you talking about the fish on the Presidium.
What, you mean there actually are some?
Sure, I just got one. I have it with me now.
I'll pay you for it.
What, you don't think I'm hungry? I went all the way up to the Presidium for this. Why should I give it to a random Krogan?
I'll pay you a lot for it.
All right. It's obvious you really want it. Here you go.
Weren't you saving that money for a new gun?
Who cares? They wouldn't let me use it here anyway. Thank you, human. Many Krogan must have dreamed of this day, but I get to be the first.
It's just a damn fish.
Guns are better
Corre.
than fish.
Qué mala que soy. Hostia, grande esto.
Shepard! Welcome back to the ranks of the living. I wasn't sure you got my message.
What did you want to see me about?
I'll be honest. I was hoping the council would be here for this meeting. I spoke to Udina. He never listens to me. Ever since he got the seat on the council, he thinks the stars shine out of his ass.
I'm still not clear on why you wanted me to come.
There's been a lot of talk since you came back. Some of what I hear has been, frankly, a little disturbing. I wanted to give you a chance to explain your actions. Maybe get the council to see things from your point of view. But they refused to see you. You let the previous council die during Sovereign's attack on the Citadel. They feel you'll always put human interests before galactic concerns. Rumors that you're working with Cerberus haven't helped. What are you doing out there?
Aparte de que me ha abandonado, pero...
Cerberus seems to be the only group who cares about our missing colonists.
I feel for those colonists, Shepard. But they went out to the Terminus systems to get away from the Alliance. We can't protect them, but you can. Or at least you're trying to, and I get the sense there's more going on here.
The Reapers are moving again, but not through the Geth. It's the Collectors. They're behind the colony abductions.
The Collectors? We hadn't considered that. There's so little data. They've always seemed like a fringe threat. If they're a front for the Reapers, this is big. But even that may not be enough to get the Council off its tail. Udina and the others have spent the past 2 years convincing themselves the Reapers don't exist. I tried to get the truth out, but they don't want to see it. It's just easier for them to accept Sovereign as a Geth warship.
Are they blind? What about Vigil, the Prothean VI on Ilos?
The VI in Ilos shut itself down. You're the only one who spoke to it, just like you and your crew are the only ones who spoke directly to Sovereign. Officially, the existence of the Reapers has been dismissed as a myth spread by Saren to convince the Geth to follow him. We both know the truth. But I've spent 2 years fighting that line, and I don't have much to show for it.
It's not like you to give up, Anderson.
I haven't given up, but I have to be realistic. I'm just an advisor. I can't make Udina or the others on the Council do anything. It's up to you to stop the Reaper, Shepard. All I can do is try to run interference. I'll keep the Council and the Alliance off your back. Shouldn't be too hard if you're operating out in the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard, what are you doing here?
Not used to seeing ghosts, Udina?
I'd heard you were alive, of course, but I didn't expect to see you back on the Citadel. I'll have to make sure to speak with the rest of the Council and let them know I had nothing to do with you coming here.
You know they refused to meet with the Commander?
And you know they have good reason. There could be serious political ramifications. Anderson, I expect to see you in my office when you're done here.
Qué estúpido.
What an ass.
I didn't mean to get you into trouble.
Don't. Once Udina cools off, he'll realize he has to keep me around. Besides, there aren't any official records that you and I spoke, and Udina will want to make sure it stays that way. If I get fired, people will ask questions. So he'll keep me on and just sweep this whole mess under the rug.
Esther Kaidan.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Alenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Alenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
A ver, ¿se puede investigar? A ver. No, pues vámonos.
How have the last couple years treated you?
Working for Udina isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk...
Okay, hermano.
Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Uy, ves, me dice que no me fíe de Cerberus. Yo tampoco me
Certa
fío.
Foundation is likely to close by the end of this fiscal year. The Foundation never recovered from a deadly attack by biotic extremists on one of its medical centers 2 years ago.
A ver, al muelle. Ah, esto es donde para volver, ¿no? Ah, pero déjame teletransportarme. Aquí. Vale, pues ya voy teniendo ganitas de... un poquito de acción, alguna misión. Ah, este es el nivel de los huevos. Vale, pues vámonos. Porque lo hemos visitado ya todo. Pero como vuelvo a la nave, tío.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you board the shuttle.
No, no. Es que lo he visitado todo, el almacén también. Yo creo que sí.
But this is a ceremonial item of my people.
Sir, it's a 15-centimeter serrated blade.
You human...
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My consul says you're dead.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the Station Security Administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to Customs and Immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy woman. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Hazlo.
That'd be great.
Done. You're good to go. You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost Spectres is still kicking.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
A ver, se puede...
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
No, CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't the Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the council's rulebook.
Okay. I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Vale. Me quiero ir, quiero hacer algo, quiero...
Welcome. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available through the seat. The Alliance Embassy has issued a travel advisory for human visitors to the Citadel. Would you like to hear it now?
Let me hear the travel advisory.
Due to recent adjustments to the Council, humans may find aliens on the Citadel less friendly than usual. Alliance citizens are advised to limit their time in non-human sectors. If you feel you are being followed or threatened, talk to any nearby CSEC officer. Or contact the embassy through the station network.
That makes it sound like there are anti-human race riots going on.
There have been 26 incidents of large-scale civil disorder aboard the Citadel in the past 2 years. Many non-human residents disagree with the Alliance-led restructuring of the Council and wish a return to the status quo.
That explains the tension on the station. Is the Alliance doing anything to calm the population?
Any further information has been deemed inflammatory by the Office of Information Management. Be advised that your inquiry has been forwarded to Citadel Security. If approached by uniformed officers, please cooperate fully.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Avina o Cortana o... Pues macho, en serio, me quiero ir de aquí.
Shepard, it's been 2 years since you had a job. Isn't it time you rectified that? Exciting opportunities await Alliance citizens like you on the Outworld colonies. Second stage colonists are being recruited for Chaska Colony in the Maroon Sea Cluster. Visit your local Colonial Administration office to sign up today.
Vale, ¿y cómo me voy? Yo quiero irme a mi nave. Pero me quiero ir, tío. Bueno, yo creo que vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Y cuando volvamos a la nave, volvemos a retomar el capítulo. Y nada. Así que espero que os esté gustando. Darle like, compartir, suscribiros si no lo estáis. Y nos vemos en el siguiente.